Yes, this is very important, guys, because this happened to me many times and it's so frustrating. I've heard other people say it's happened as well and it's so frustrating. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Lauren Lee 11. If you're new, thank you for coming and having a look, and please subscribe now. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much and thank you for coming back. Okay guys, so by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you mine. These are the 5 do's and don'ts of wash and go. So I'm going to give you 5 do's that I do and 5 don'ts that I don't do, well, I try not to do. These are just my things that I like to follow. You don't have to if you don't want to, but these are just something for you to take heed, and if you do want to put them into practice, then go ahead. I'm going to be talking about the do's first. Okay, so the first one I've put is try other products. Now, if you've watched some of my previous videos and over the last couple of weeks, I have been trying other products. I've been trying wrap set mousses for wash and goes. Obviously I do gels, but I've been trying different gels, creams. Don't get me wrong guys, I still love my hair grease. It still plays a role in my regimen, but I have been trying like creams and stuff, but nothing too extravagant. But as I said, do try other products. You might find something that really works for your hair. I did have to try and switch up my deep conditioner the other day, the Cream of Nature intensive conditioning treatment, I think it was. I've been using that for so long and all of a sudden it's just stopped working. I don't know why. It's just made my hair dry, and unfortunately we've had to part ways for a little bit. I'm hoping to go back to it. As I said, you know, try new products, and obviously I have got a new deep conditioner and I'll be doing a video about that very shortly. So stay tuned, and if you want to see what that is, subscribe now. Okay, so as I say, yes, do try other products guys. You never know what you may find. I'm not saying try something. My thing basically of looking for new products is to do with obviously how it makes my hair feel, but also cost. If you've been a natural for some time, or if you've just recently started being a natural, you might get a shock and see that the prices are not that cost effective. And that's what I found going to natural hair products, coming off silicones and stuff. And to be honest, my hair loves silicones. But that's what happened when I came off silicones and I went to sulfate free, silicone free, paraben free. I found that all these natural hair products were super expensive and making my hair super dry. Number 2, use a sulfate shampoo from time to time. Now I use it every single time I do a wash and go. I don't co-wash anymore because I just found it wasn't doing anything for my hair. It was just like, see, I wasn't a fan of co-wash in the beginning because I'm not a fan of washing my hair with something that doesn't lather. I don't know if there are co-washes that do lather, but I'm not a fan of it, and I just didn't like the feeling. I felt like my hair wasn't being washed properly anyway. So I started using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil moisturising shampoo, and I've got a link if you want to go and check that video out. And that one's really good. It doesn't contain any sulfates, parabens, all the other stuff. But I realised over time it is very moisturising and it's amazing for detangling, but it wasn't really getting rid of all the build-up. So from time to time, I do use a shampoo that has, well, time to time, more often than not, I do use a shampoo that has sulfates, because it literally gets rid of all the build-up guys. You can't get a really good wash and go if there's build-up in your hair, because it's still just layering products on top of other products once you've washed your hair, if that makes sense. So your hair doesn't get the definition, it doesn't get the moisture it needs to, because it's still being coated with other products because it's not being washed properly. Not saying that you don't wash your hair properly, but the shampoo's not doing what it's meant to do. Also, I was going to say, if you are worried about using a sulfate shampoo, you might feel that it's going to strip your hair. Prior to using it, you can go ahead and still do your pre-poo treatment. I'm not really a fan of pre-poo treatments. I just don't have the time, and I really just don't have the time. So I just go ahead and shampoo my hair anyway. I don't find that sulfate strip my hair in any way. It just makes my hair more shiny, more moisturized. I know it's crazy, but it does, because it takes away all the product buildup, as I said. So I'm able to then get more moisture, water into my hair. Why did I do that? Water into my hair. So it really does help. Number 3, use or do what your hair likes best. Do what's best for you, basically. You know, I mean, it's all good and well watching my video, watching other YouTuber videos. just to get ideas. I mean, that's how I started. I was just getting ideas, and I tried some products in the beginning. They worked, some products didn't, and it's really strange because me and my mum both have 3C to 4A hair, but the density is different. So you can have the same curl pattern, but the strand itself is different. Mine is more wiry, and my mum's is more soft, more I'd say more like Asian type hair, whereas mine is more Afro hair. If you can see, my strands are quite wiry. So we have the same curl pattern, but products that work for her don't necessarily work for me. So products that she uses are more water based, and she gets a perfect wash and go, beautiful curls. If I used more water based wash and go, I'll get frizz. So I'd have to use something more dense, like a cream or a pomade or something like that, or a gel. But yeah, do what's best for your hair. Don't try and follow someone else, because again, some things I use on my hair doesn't work for my whole head, because I've got different curl textures and what have you all throughout. So just do what's best for your hair. Okay. Number 4, detangle how you want. I've seen people say, you know, put down the tools, don't use the combs and what have you, and that's all good. I went to detangling for I went to finger detangling for a while. Initially I hated it because I just felt like I was just ripping my hair, even though I was doing it as stated from tips to roots. I just literally felt I was ripping up my hair, but then I got used to it and it was okay, and I don't know, it was okay. Finger detangling doesn't really, personally for me, doesn't take out all the tangles that needs to be. I think sometimes I go back in with a wide tooth comb and then I get all the tangles out. So instead of doing finger detangling now, I've just stopped that completely and just gone back to the wide tooth comb, which is fine as long as you're doing it correctly and not yanking from the top. You're starting from the ends and working your way up, then it's fine. Do what works for you, because you know, people might swear by finger detangling, people might swear by detangling with combs. Do what works for you. Okay, so number 5, this is the last one of the do's. Yes, this is very important, guys, because this happened to me many times and it's so frustrating. I've heard other people say it's happened as well, and it's so frustrating. If you're going to use a new product and you're going to use a styler, for instance, a leave-in and a styler, test on your hand first, test in the palm of your hand that they work together, because sometimes you might just cocktail them together, put the leave-in in your hair, then put the gel on, and you get them little white silicone balls all over the place, and it is so frustrating because you have to go back and wash your hair, and even when you do go back and wash, there's some hidden parts of balls somewhere. So do try and mix it in your hand first. So obviously put the leave-in or whatever you're using, put leave-in and gel, and then mix it in. If it goes like a lotion, then it's a-okay to use on your hair. If not, then just scrap it and try something else. Okay, guys? So those are the 5 do's that I do, okay, and you can do if you want to try. So now I'm going to move on to the don'ts. Okay, first one, this is so important, guys. Try not to follow someone else's regimen to a T. Their hair can come out amazing, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. And if you're following their routine step by step and you believe that their hair is similar texture to yours, it could be doing more damage to your hair than good, because it could be moisturizing their hair but drying your hair out. You see what I mean? Drying your hair out, creating more tangles, more breakage, what have you. So if you want to take bits and pieces from their regimen, stuff that you know will work for your hair, stuff that you want to try, but don't necessarily follow it to a T. That's what I done initially when I first became natural, and it didn't work. So the second don't touch your hair once styled. Now I am terrible for this, guys. I just love the way it looks once it's styled. It's so juicy and I just want to keep touching it. So imagine my hair's all done my wash and go, I've got all my gel and styler, what have you, in there. What I usually do is get a claw clip and I just clip it up just from the back or from the front, or however. I'll just clip it up, not too much that you end up having dents in there, but just so it's off my neck and off my face and what have you, until it starts to dry a little, and then I'll shake it out and let it air dry. But don't touch your hair, guys. That's what causes frizzies. Okay. Number 3, do not layer too many products. I've done this so many times because I've just been so excited. I've bought a whole bunch of products. I've done a massive hair product haul and I've literally just wanted to try everything at once, and that is exactly what I've done. hair grease, hair creams, gels, leave-ins. I just put everything on at once and my hair is just greasy and, as you can imagine, flat and just not appealing, and I have to go back and wash it out again and then maybe wash it out a second time because obviously I haven't got the grease out, I haven't got this out. Don't do it, guys. Put as minimal product as needed. Try not to be heavy-handed like I am. I say a liberal amount and my liberal amount is like a scoop. So try not to be as heavy-handed. That's just as bad as layering too many products, okay? Let's put it this way. If you put little, you can always add more. If you put too much, you can't take away unless you have to wash it out and start again, okay? Number 4, do not manipulate your hair too much. Now, I don't really do much to my hair because wash and goes are meant to be, what I feel, they're meant to be low manipulation. Sometimes I do, you know, I have a little clip up here and I'll have my hair like this, but not too often again because I just don't want my fingers in my hair too much. Once your hair's styled and that's it. So try and keep it as low manipulation as possible. It stops friction, it stops breakage, just leaves your hair to flourish and does what it's doing. Okay? Oh god. What that gel. Last one. Do not use too much heat, guys. I was guilty of this, hence why I had to do a big chop. Blow drying is fine if you use a cool to medium heat. With me, I'm wary with the straighteners. I try not to straighten my hair too often. I try not to blow dry it too often. I just don't want to undo all the work that I've had to do, all the growing that I've had to do. So I'm very, very wary of it. But that is my opinion and that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find my tips, my do's and my don'ts helpful. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at MissLaurenLee11 and I will see you soon, guys. Alright, bye.